miles and truck accessories. So whenever you come to Metro Center for trailers, parts, hitches, and more, you can also earn Air Miles reward miles. Get where you need to go with over 4,000 square feet of trailer parts, truck accessories, online ordering, knowledgeable staff, and trailer service at your Winnipeg trailer store. Metro Center 620 Nairn. Visit metrotrailers.ca.
The Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation supports children's charities in Manitoba. I'm Tony Fletcher, Foundation President, urging you to get involved with the Fillmore Riley Case for Kids program by pledging a dollar amount per Goldeyes strikeout. Or show your support by picking up a Goldeyes license plate from your local auto pack dealer. The foundation receives $30 from each one sold. Thanks to you, the Field of Dreams Foundation has donated more than $1.6 million to children's charities since 1995.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
Now back to the pregame show on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Here's Paul Edmonds.
And we welcome you back to the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right at the ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance. 2 locations to serve you: West Winnipeg, South Winnipeg, 889-2870, WinnipegInsuranceBrokers.com. Game 43 here for the Goldeyes. They are 21-21 coming in, and they have lost 3 straight games. St. Paul at 23-20, just slightly above the Goldeyes in the standings. And with the loss last night and Fargo's win, the Goldeyes are 4 games back in their own division, and they have slipped a handful back in the wild card behind the Gary South Show Railcats, who were idle last night because of a rainout, and they got started at 5:05 earlier tonight to make up that game that is in lieu. Let's have a look at On the Rubber. By the way, we'll let you know about all the out-of-town scores tonight as we roll along on our broadcast. On the Rubber brought to you by Cal Tire. 5 convenient locations in the capital region. We're more than just tires. Cal Tire, true service. Well, Anthony Cleggett will get the start here tonight for the St. Paul Saints. It's, we didn't know the starter at the end of last night. We don't know the starter for tomorrow or for the final game of this series either for the St. Paul Saints, and that will be on Friday night, as it's TBA for the next 2 nights, as it was at this point last night for the next 3. So George Samus, the field manager of the St. Paul Saints, kind of just going along. I'm thinking to see what he has for availability, and certainly as this series goes along, will determine who might pitch as well. It's Cleggett tonight, and Anthony Cleggett, a tall right-hander, 6'3", 195 from Palm Desert, California, was in Somerset of the Atlantic League and St. Paul last year. He's a veteran by status. He's 28 years old. He'll be 29 later this month on the 15th of July. He makes his 9th start. He's 5-1 with a 3.86 ERA, 49 innings, but he will get hit. 58 hits in 49 innings pitched, 21 earned runs, 16 walks, 34 strikeouts. He's given up 4 big flies, and the opposition batting .296 against him. On the other side, a tall lefty for Winnipeg, Pete Gailey, getting the start tonight. 6'6", 240 pounds of left-hander from Flagstaff, Arizona. And by the way, to everybody in Arizona, our condolences go out to the firefighters, 19 of them and their families. Certainly our hearts and prayers for those 19 lost firefighters in Prescott, Arizona, fighting those wildfires going on in Arizona. The Southwest is baking right now under extreme heat. Everything is dry, and it's one match, and basically the whole state has gone up. I think it was a lightning strike that started that fire that led to 19 firefighters perishing in Prescott. And here tonight, in conjunction with saying that, the Goldeyes tonight are honoring all of the emergency medical personnel and emergency personnel in our city. The police service, the fire service, EMS here tonight. It's Hometown Heroes Night, so appropriately, I'm sure that somebody, as they are addressing the crowd, will certainly talk a little bit about the 19 firefighters that perished and passed away this past week in Prescott, Arizona. So a native of Arizona, Peter Gailey, gets the start here tonight, 25 years old, and Pete has been real good the last 4 or so starts for the Goldeyes. He'll make his 8th start here tonight. 3-1 is his record of 4.08 ERA, 39 2/3 innings. He will get hit as well. 48 hits in 39 2/3, 18 earned runs, 19 walks, and he struck out 15, allowed a team-high 10 home runs, and the opposition batting .304 against him. So tonight, it's left-hander Pete Gailey who will throw out the first pitch for the Goldeyes against right-hander Anthony Cleggett on Hometown Heroes Night here this evening in downtown Winnipeg. Game 2 of this series, and it's also Game 2 of a very important, as we mentioned last night, 8-game homestand for the Goldeyes. When Winnipeg is done, this homestand next Tuesday, they'll be halfway through the schedule. And that will really give us a pretty good barometer of which way things might go for the final 2 months of the regular season schedule. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have a look at the morning line for Assiniboia Downs. We'll tell you about the standings, the wild card standings, how far the Goldeyes are back, who's playing whom, and what happened last night across the American Association. We do that in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. 2 and 10 after these on TSN 1290.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? You didn't succeed by doing only one thing well. At MNP, we look at the entire business picture so you can get the most from every aspect of your operation. Strategies to optimize performance while mitigating risk, reducing costs, and streamlining process will help ensure your business is always operating at its full potential. MNP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mnp.ca.
Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me. Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce.
Hey guys, I'm having a big event and looking for a way to feed my group.
Call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
We're looking after you with a full catering service or do-it-yourself hog roast with succulent pork, tender beef, turkey, chicken, pork ribs, and more. No group is too big or too small. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you.
Can't wait.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
It's Ken, and I'm just not going to do a regular commercial here. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would read the whole ad on this here Kenwood two-way radio from Prairie Mobile. It's tough. Watch. See? Kenwood two-way radios will keep your business connected without the cell phone bill. Scramble features, and did I mention, it's tough. Two-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
You're listening to the pregame show with Paul Edmonds on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Everything under the lights in the majors tonight, and everything under the lights for the most part in the American Association. There is one game, top of the 7th. Sioux City leads Gary 4-2 in game 1 of that doubleheader. They were rained out last night, and as a result, playing a doubleheader today. So top of the 7th, 4-2 Sioux City, and they are leading Gary. That would be good news for the Goldeyes, who are a handful of games behind Gary for the wild card lead. 5 full games after the loss last night, and Gary not playing. And, of course, those two teams will play again at 7:05. That will be game 2. So we're just bringing you up to speed. The morning line brought to you by Assiniboia Downs. For exciting horse racing, gaming, and dining, do the Downs. Free admission and free parking every day. Go to asdowns.com. For more information this summer, do the Downs. So, again, that's a doubleheader going on tonight, and Sioux City leading Gary 4-2 in the top of the 7th in Game 1. That would be good news for the Goldeyes. If they could win and Sioux City hangs on to that, well, the Goldeyes would get within 4, and then depending on what would happen in that other game, it could be as much as 3.5 to the wild card with just one victory here tonight and some help in the out-of-town scoreboard. As I mentioned, on the out-of-town scoreboard for Manitoba Blue Cross, everything under the lights in the majors tonight, and certainly everything with the exception of that early start because of the doubleheader is a night start in the American Association as well. As you may or may not know, St. Paul beat Winnipeg last night, 9-8 in 11. Newark got by Amarillo to cool them down, 4-1 for the Bears over the Sox. Fargo had an easy time with Lincoln, 11-2 the final score there. Grand Prairie beat Wichita 2-1. Sioux Falls got in the win column again. They got by Kansas City, who's had a rough start to the season. 7-1 the final for Canaries over T-Bones last night. Speaking of rough starts to seasons, El Paso at 10-35, 10 straight losses, lost to Laredo 9-4 last night. Coming up here tonight, we can tell you that it's Fargo and Lincoln underway already at 6:05 in Lincoln, in advance, of course, of July the 4th in the United States, and it will be on the air tomorrow, but happy Independence Day to everybody in the United States and all of our American listeners and friends tonight. St. Paul here in Winnipeg, Gary at Sioux City in game number 2 tonight at 7:05 of that doubleheader. Newark at Amarillo, Wichita at Grand Prairie, Sioux Falls at Kansas City, all at 7:05. At 8:05 tonight, it's El Paso hosting Laredo in West Texas. Let's have a look at the standings in the north. Fargo leads by 2.5 games on the St. Paul Saints. Fargo at 26-18. They're 8-2 in their last 10. And all of a sudden, Fargo's 8 games above 500. St. Paul at 23-20, 2.5 back of the Fargo Moorhead Redhawks, and a game and a half better than third place Winnipeg in the north. The Goldeyes come in at 21-21 with a game in hand on St. Paul and 2 in hand on Fargo. Sioux Falls at 15-29, 11 out of first place, and they are 3-7 in their last 10, although they've won 2 in a row. The Goldeyes will try to end a 3-game losing skid tonight. In the Central, Wichita with the best record in the league at 28-16. Although they've dumped 2 in a row, they lead Gary by 1 game in the standings in the Central. Gary does have 2 games in hand on the Wingnuts. Gary at 26-16. Then Lincoln 3 games back of Wichita in the standings in the Central, 25-19. Sioux City's 9 back. Kansas City's 12 back. Kansas City 3-7 in their last 10. In the South, Amarillo continues to lead, 27-16. They have the second best record in the league overall to the Sox under Bobby Brown, former Goldeye outfielder. They lead by 2.5 on Grand Prairie in the South. Grand Prairie's 24-18. Laredo's 24-19, 3 back of Amarillo. And El Paso 18 back at 10-35, 10 straight losses. 0-10 in their last 10, of course, if you do the math. So the standing leaders again in the north, Fargo leading by 2.5 on St. Paul, and 4 on Winnipeg. In the Central, Wichita by 1 game on Gary, by 3 on Lincoln. And in the South, Amarillo by 2.5 on Grand Prairie and 3 on Laredo. The wild card leader is the Gary South Shore Railcats, and they lead the Goldeyes by 5 in the wild card entering action here tonight. That'll do it for the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show ride to the ballpark. If you're thinking about coming down, why not? A fantastic evening here tonight in downtown Winnipeg. $5 gets you in the door, and it should be a good one. Last night was, but for the 5,200 that were here to watch fireworks after the game, not the result they were looking for, as St. Paul grabs game 1, an 11-inning decision, and they do it with a 9-8 victory over the Goldeyes. By the way, that being the firefighters here tonight, passing something around in the stands tonight, and they are collecting for Arizona firefighters, and I think they're passing the boot here tonight, and that is going toward, all the donations are going toward the Arizona firefighters and those 19 families that died in Prescott earlier this week. And Nate Sampson exchanged the lineup card tonight instead of Rick Forney. So that's probably a tip of the cap to say thanks very much for your service here. Maybe we'll see you around one day. Good luck. And that would tell me that it's pretty much a done deal that Nate Sampson will be rejoining, I believe, the Chicago Cubs organization as a affiliated player once again, and a double-A player going back to the Cubs organization. So obviously, after being released, thought of highly by the Chicago Cubs for them to go out and grab Nate Sampson from the independent leagues once again. That'll do it for our pregame show. They're introducing the Goldeyes, who are wearing a red top here tonight, white pant. And, of course, the St. Paul Saints wearing the same sort of teal top and gray pant that they did last night as they picked up a 9-8 victory in 11 over Winnipeg. We'll take a timeout, pause for the anthems. When we come back, starting lineups, first pitch. Goldeyes Saints, Game 2 coming up next on TSN 1290.
What's for dinner?
Let's barbecue.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Perfect for the barbecue.
Sounds good.
Really good.
Designed for optimum juiciness, Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast is so tasty. And it's available at your neighborhood Safeway store. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannies.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
Greenwood Inn & Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn & Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
Knowledge is power.
Get the power you need to succeed at CDI College.
With relevant, focused career training for business, healthcare,
art and design, legal, technology, and more.
Learn more.
Earn more.
Get more out of life with a career you love, not just a job.
Find your passion at cdicollege.ca.
CDI College. We change lives through education.
CDI. I
love it, and we will succeed.
The kids will want burgers, so I got special spiced burger patties.
From the Carver's Knife?
Naturally. Lisa and Ken are crazy about our ribs.
Oh, me too.
Also from the Carver's Knife.
And for Jennifer and Dave, plump, juicy chicken breasts.
What about yours truly?
Last but not least.
Wow, that is one handsome T-bone.
Gotta keep the barbecue chef happy.
Bring out the best in your barbecues with the exceptional value and superb quality of Manitoba meats from the Carver's Knife. The Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent. From our farm to your table.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Team's playing great.
Yeah, we're up by 2.
Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead.
What?
You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great My Husky rewards like free gas and car washes.
My Husky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Now, back to the action with Paul Edmonds.
Kate Gailey gets the start for the Goldeyes tonight. The left-hander 3-1 on the year with a 4.08 earned run average. Let's have a look at the starting lineups, and they're brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Fans, when you visit the Sky Suite level here at Shaw Park, make sure to stop and relax in one of the 3 Lazy Boy Comfort Zones. Each Lazy Boy Comfort Zone is fully furnished with the latest Lazy Boy sofas, love seats, coffee tables, and their world-famous recliners. Winnipeg Goldeyes would like to thank Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis, for their support. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. So the Goldeyes in a red top, white pant here tonight. They were all white last night, so trying to change it up. They've lost 3 in a row. Gailey gets the start, and he'll face a Saints lineup that looks like this. To lead it off, Adam Frost will do that. He had a great night last night. 3 hits, a triple, an RBI, a run scored, and really sparked the comeback last night for the St. Paul Saints. He'll be at shortstop. Joey Becker will lead it or follow Adam Frost in the leadoff spot. He'll be at third base and bat second. Brad Boyer hits third. He's the DH. Willie Cabrera will bat cleanup for George Samus. He's out in left. Brandon Tripp with 13 home runs, 36 RBI, will be out in right. He'll bat fifth. Ole Sheldon kind of got his season started with a real big night last night. Now he has played, but really for the games before that, kind of training camp for Ole Sheldon. Hit a homer, 2 hits, drove in 2 last night, scored 3 times. Sheldon will play at first, and he'll bat sixth. The bottom 3 for the 23 and 20 St. Paul Saints. Jose Hernandez hitting 7th. He's out in center. Dwight Childs will catch. He also was a spark to the comeback last night. He will bat 8th, and he will catch again for the second straight night. And Dan Kezrowski will bat in the 9th spot. He'll play at second base. That lineup again for the Saints here tonight in Game 2 of this 4-game series. Frost, Becker, Boyer, the DH, Cabrera, Tripp, Sheldon, Hernandez, Childs, and Kezrowski. Glad to have you along tonight. Settle in for this one. And Adam Frost will step in from the right-hand side. Shadows are just coming up to the top of the plate from behind in that home plate circle. And Pete Gailey will rock, kick, and fire. The first pitch is swung on and missed. And we're underway tonight at 7:06. 6 minutes after 7 o'clock, and it's strike one, swing and a miss by Adam Frost. Tonight's opening pitch brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. The 0-1. Swung on, bounced out towards short to his right. Lyles with a pick and a throw to first base in time. Real nice play by Nick Lyles. You know, they say the ball will find you if you're new to a position. Well, it's not new to Nick. He just hasn't played it for a while. A lot of high school shortstop and a little bit in the San Francisco Giants system, but not for a while. And Nick Lyles makes a real nice play on a very fast runner in Adam Frost, and there's one away. To his right, and a backhanded pickup and a good throw over to first base. So one down for Joey Becker, the right-handed swinging third baseman tonight. Again, tonight's opening pitch at 7:06 for the Greenwood Inn. First pitch is swung on, popped up, right side, and into shallow right, and here comes Sadler. Amos Ramon went back, and it drops between, well, a trio of players. Lentini was there as well. Amos went back on it, I think misjudged it. The wind might have picked it up blowing from right to left. That'll be a bloop single. The sun would be a factor right now as well. And a single for Joey Becker into shallow right center field. And Brad Boyer, the DH. And Boyer will stand in from the left side. He was 0 for 5 last night, so lefty-lefty here. You know, you can make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. Call toll-free today, 888-233-6730. First pitch is just outside, ball 1. Joe Durant is our home plate umpire. He calls the balls and strikes. Sean Hicks, he of the multiple pairs of pants, is over at first base. And Mitch Morgan is at third. The pitch swung on, popped up, right side of the infield. And coming in Harther, coming in Ramon. Ramon will make the call on the catch in behind the mound. And there's 2 away. So Boyer will pop out, and Willie Cabrera will be the batter. So again, Joe Durant, our home plate umpire. Sean Hicks ripped a pair of pants last night in the game. Had to change mid-game. He was over at 30s at first base tonight. And Mitch Morgan is at third. He worked the dish last night. So we'll have those gentlemen again tomorrow and for the finale on Friday night. 2 away here, runner at first base. Defensively for the Goldeyes, Luis Allen, the other half of the battery. Casey Harther is at first. Amos Ramon at second tonight. Nick Lyles at short. Josh Mazzola is at third. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Then Mike Coles, Phelan Lentini, Ray Sadler, left to right in the outfield. Nate Sampson sitting down, exchanged the lineup card. It's anticipated that this is his last night in Winnipeg and likely will join the Chicago Cubs organization and go to Double-A. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. So again, Allen catching, Harther at first, Ramon at second, Lyles at short. Mazzola at third, Coles, Lentini, Sadler left to right in the outfield. Lights are on, lots of daylight left, sun is out. It is a warm night here in downtown Winnipeg. And Gailey will come set, Becker over at first. On the run he goes, pitch is swung on and missed, and the inning comes to an end. Great breaking ball by Gailey right there. Picks up a strikeout, and that first strikeout by Pete Gailey brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, one strike, and you're out. For the Saints, no runs, a hit, one left. They come away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat in the bottom of the first when we come back on TSN 1290.
It's 4:30 a.m. The city is fast asleep, except for a few early risers, working behind the scenes, getting things ready for the day, picking up what's left behind. Johnson Waste Management. Doing our best to be the very best.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you have a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. The kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top to bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
Bottom of the first inning, we welcome you back. My name is Paul Edmonds. Eric Fritchie is back at our studios in South Winnipeg, and Brendan McGranahan, the pride of Westman and super student here in 2013 at Cab Goldeye, is helping us out on site. Mike Coles to lead it off against Anthony Cleggett. And the first pitch here, the bottom of the first, is low and inside for ball one. It's Coles, Amos Ramon, Ray Sadler, Casey Harther, Josh Mazzola, Phelan Lentini. The DH batting seventh is Skoma. And Ryan will factor in here for the first time on this homestand. And then Luis Allen, Nick Lyles after that. So Coles, Ramon, Sadler, Harther, Mazzola, Lentini. The DH is Skoma, Allen, and Lyles. One ball, no strikes to Coles, and game 11 is a Goldeye. Here in 2013, pitches outside 2-0. Here in downtown Winnipeg at game time, sunny, 32 degrees Celsius. That translates to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 36%, the 2-0 is inside 3-0. And the wind a little breezy out of the south at 30 clicks from right to left here tonight. So beautiful night, sunny, 32 degrees Celsius, 90 Fahrenheit. Wind is out of the south at 30 from right to left. 3-0 is a little high, I guess. I'm kind of wondering where a couple of those pitches missed. It's a 4-pitch walk to Mike Coles. And Coles will get down to first base. And Amos Ramon, the batter. Boy, Amos had a good night last night at the plate. He rides a 5-game hitting streak into this game tonight. He was 3 for 6 at the plate last night. 2 homers, 3 RBI. He's hitting .299 coming in. From the stretch, first pitch is inside with a fastball, ball one. Defensively here tonight for the Saints, Dwight Childs, the other half of the battery. Ole Sheldon holding on Mike Coles over at first. Coles, by the way, 5 for 5 on the base paths this year. From the stretch, the 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes. And then Dan Kezrowski at second, Adam Frost at short, Joey Becker at third, as the catcher Childs wants to talk with Cleggett. Willie Cabrera, Jose Hernandez, Brandon Tripp left to right of the field. 2 balls and no strikes. It's 6 straight balls for Anthony Claggett to start the game. And Child settles back in behind home plate. Throw goes over to first, and Cole's back in time. Again, Child's catching. Sheldon over at first. Kozrowski at second. Frost at short. Becker is at third. Cabrera, Hernandez, Tripp. Left to right in the outfield. The pitch. Swung on, and he yanked foul down that left field line, and into the seats are just beyond strike one. Amos now has 6 home runs. He's tied for the team lead with Casey Harther. And Amos with 25 RBI, 1 less than the team lead, which is also owned by Harther. The 2-1 is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Amos is 11 for his last 27. It's a 407 mark in your last 7 games. Throw over to first base, and Coles dives back in safely. Amos stands in from the right side. Claggett from Palm Desert, California will get set. And the 2-2. Swung on, fouled back. Good hack there, and it's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goldeyes are 7-9 here at home. You know, that's easily fixable with a couple of wins. You get back to 500. But what isn't is the 3-11 record against North Division opponents. Their own division, the 2-2. Breaking ball on the outside edge for a called third strike. And Amos didn't like the call. He'll go down looking. First strikeout here tonight for Anthony Claggett. And there's one away for Ray Sadler. Sadler in his debut last night as a Goldeye. 1 for 4. Scored a run, was hit by a pitch. And he'll stride in from the right side, batting .219. First pitch. Low and inside. And a nice block there by Childs. A couple of hard steps towards second by Coles. He gets back to first. No throw. 1 ball, no strikes. Sadler, 10 home runs, 22 driven in. Just his mere presence in the lineup should help Winnipeg offensively. Throw goes over to first, and Coles dives back in safely. Runner at first, 1 down. Tomorrow night, Mark Hardy gets the start for the Goldeyes. The Saints have not named a starter again. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1-1. Goldeyes are 3-11 against the North, their own division. 8-8 against the Central. 8-1 against the South. And 2-1 in interleague play with the Can-Am League. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Things are pretty good for the Goldeyes, except in their own division. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch swung on, chopped out towards short. Adam Frost is there, fields it, and he'll have only 1 play, and that's to go to second. And Kozrowski was pulled off the bag. Right there is Mitch Morgan to make the call, and the third base umpire said on that slow high chopper out towards short that Frost got it there but pulled Kozrowski off the bag, and Coles is safe. Sadler across the bag at first. It'll be a fielder's choice for Sadler, and maybe a fielder's choice straight up. Yeah, that's exactly how they're going to score it, says Steve Eitzen, the official scorer here. Here's Casey Harther, 2 on, 1 down. First pitch is high, ball 1. No error, straight up fielder's choice. Helped along by Coles' speed. 1 ball, no strikes to Harther. The pitch. Swung on, chopped out toward third, diving behind the bag is Becker. He'll get up, step on third for 1, throw down to first, and it won't be in time to get Harther. Nice play for the second out by Joey Becker to force Mike Coles. Diving stop, then got up and got the force at third base. So 2 away and runners at first and second. And Josh Mazzola the batter. Last night, the Goldeyes scored a run in the first, gave up 4 in the second, got 2 back in inning number 2, and played seesaw all night with St. Paul until the 11th. 1-0. Swung on, bounced out toward the left side of the infield, foul. And actually, that was the first pitch to Mazzola, and it's strike 1. Josh 1 for 5 last night with an RBI. Went the other way for a bloop single in a 4-run 6 where the Goldeyes had tied it and then took the lead. The 0-1 is just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Josh is 6 for his last 32 over his last 7 games. It's a 188 average. Batting .247 coming in. 1-1. Breaking ball outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. 4 homers, 19 driven in. 2 balls, 1 strike to Josh Mazzola. 2 out and 2 on. In the bottom of this first, we're scoreless. Claggett comes set, the right-hander. The pitch is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. There was some musing around the cage today, and somebody said to Mazzola, look, the wind is blowing out to left. He said, apparently I need it. 2-2. Swung on, fouled back. Good swing there by the Goldeyes, right-handed swinging. Third baseman. Who led the team in home runs and RBI last year. Two balls, 2 strikes to Josh Mazzola. Claggett will come set. Check Sadler, the pitch. Swung on and bounced left side foul. Off the retaining wall and down that left field line. Somebody from the Goldeyes bullpen's going to grab that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's Gabe Aguilar. 2-2. Claggett comes set again. Check Sadler, the pitch. Swung on and punched out toward right. Brandon Tripp will be there. He'll give way to Hernandez coming in, and the center fielder in front of the right fielder makes the catch in shallow right center. And the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, 2 left. We'll go to the second. No score. TSN 1290.
You're tired of waking up each day with the aches and pains of daily life. Looking for a proven solution to ease your suffering? Not another drug that temporarily masks the pain? You need to get on the road to recovery, and you need a treatment that will address the cause of your pain. Manitoba chiropractors are available without the wait, and your care is partially covered by Manitoba Health and most private insurance plans.
Manitoba Chiropractors. Making life better.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know planting shrubs and trees around your house can shade your windows in summer and can help protect your house from chilly winter winds? Drafty windows are uncomfortable and waste energy. Sealing and re-weather stripping your windows and adding window insulator kits are an effective way to save energy and money while improving the comfort of your home. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that Peak of the Market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
Very best from Manitoba, and it's Peak of the Market.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Now back to Paul Edmonds.
Top of 2, we welcome you. Our home run inning here. No scores so far. Brandon Tripp, Ole Sheldon, and Jose Hernandez due up here for the Saints against Pete Gailey. Only hit on the board belongs to the Saints. Brandon Tripp will step up from the left-hand side. Batting .307. And time to get settled in there, and now we're ready to go. Lefty-lefty here. First pitch is just outside, ball one. Brandon Tripp, 0 for 3 last night. Struck out once, walked once to get on, scored a run when he did. The pitch swung on, wrapped right side, kind of rolled over on it. Arthur to his right, backhanded pickup, and he flips to Gailey, who's ahead of Tripp to the bag, and there's one away. And the batter, Ole Sheldon. Folks, drop into Home Run Sports at De La Seigneurie Boulevard, Bishop Grandin. Enter to win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, and we pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package, courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. And afterward, you can contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that in person or by calling 255-7687. Here's Ole Sheldon. First pitch is outside and off the glove of Luis Allen, ball one. Well, the Goldeyes had 2 home runs last night, hit by the same guy, Amos Ramon, who clubbed homers 5 and 6 on the season. 1-0. A little bit of a curveball that floated high. 2 balls and no strikes. Donald Furman, you're one of our winners tonight on the Home Run Sports home run inning. Donald Furman, the 2-0. Swung on, wrapped out toward third, backing up on it. Mazzola fields it and throws to first. It pulled Arthur off the bag, but he got a tag of Ole Sheldon on the way by as he came to the front of the base to make that catch. And there'll be 2 away. And Jose Hernandez, the batter. And Erica McDonald is our other winner on the Home Run Sports home run inning. Erica McDonald and Donald Furman are winners tonight on the Home Run Sports home run inning on those 2 jacks last night by Amos Ramon. It's the Home Run Sports home run inning. We do it every game. Brought to you by Home Run Sports. Home Run Sports, get ready for your game. Here's Jose Hernandez. First pitch is low from Pete Gailey, ball one. Hernandez 1 for 4 with a sacrifice last night, drove in a run. Saints won at 9, 8, and 11. A 1-0. Changeup is just a little bit high, 2 balls and no strikes. Two teams go again tomorrow night at 7:05. Same with Friday. Gary comes to town 6:05 on Saturday, 1:35 Sunday, then into Monday and Tuesday. The pitch swung on, wrapped out toward third again. Coming in this time is Mazzola, and a good strong throw to first. And that is that for St. Paul in the top of the second. Zeros across the board. We'll go to the bottom of the second, play some trivia. No score here in downtown. TSN 1290.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam! Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles into the bin.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, you can make even more memories. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982 Base. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you. John Henry Creations, Investors Group, CarStar Automotive, and Manitoba Lotteries Corporation.
Bottom of inning number 2, we welcome you back in for the Goldeyes. Lentini, Skoma, the DH, and Allen. 6, 7, and 8 against Anthony Claggett, no score. And we'll play trivia here in the last of the second inning. Hometown Heroes Night here at the ballpark. Goldeyes are honoring the police service and fire and paramedics. And they're passing the boot tonight for those Arizona firefighters that lost their lives in Prescott, Arizona, 19 of them. First pitch to Lentini is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Fay was 1 for 5 with a double last night. The pitch swung on, and that's lined out to center field. Hernandez will move to his right or left and make the catch in the sunlight for out number 1. Pull it a liner to center if you're scoring at home. And here's Ryan Skoma. Well, our trivia contest question brought to you nightly by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Ryan was 1 for 4 on Sunday. 0-1. Swung on, fouled back, good hack, nothing in 2. Our contest is open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. The prize is a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game, and you'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 0-2. Fastball wide, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Skoma batting .313 coming in. Number to call, as always, 204-780-1290. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and Skoma will be retired as the ball was dropped, but Childs picks it up, and the catcher will apply a tag. It's a strikeout and a 2 unassisted. Second strikeout for Claggett tonight. 2 away for Luis Allen. And Allen will step in from the right side. Question tonight, I would say, now it might not garner super stumper status based on we need 10 or more calls, but it's going to have you thinking. And based on the time it's going to take to answer this, first pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. It should be chalked up as a super stumper. Time will tell, of course. The 0-1 is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here goes. Last season, Chris Roberson, Sherrod DeCaster, Barbero Canizares were Goldeye players that had previously played in the big leagues. Now, conversely, how many former Goldeyes played in the major leagues last year in 2012? And the B part is that pitch missed low, 2-1. Name them. Last season, Chris Roberson, Sherrod DeCaster, Barbero Canizares were Goldeye players that had previously had big league time. Conversely, how many Goldeyes, former Goldeyes, played in the big leagues last year? Name them. The 2-1 is outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. 204-780-1290 if you think you know the answer. 3 balls and a strike to Luis Allen. 2 away in the inning. We're in the bottom of the second, no score. The pitch swung on, bounced right side to his left, Kozrowski. They had to shift on for El Kabong, and Kozrowski had to move and gets there, does the second baseman, back to where he was originally standing, and picks up the baseball, throws to first base, and Luis Allen and the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of 2. Zeros across the board. We'll go to the third. No score here on the scoreboard. The out-of-town scoreboard in other leagues, other cities is up next on TSN 1290.
Nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah. Pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa. Did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
Vine or selling your home is one of the most important financial decisions you'll ever make. Realtors know the market, understand the strategy, and will negotiate in your best interests. Plus, Goldeyes fans, pick up a copy of the Real Estate News and search for Goldie for your chance to win great prizes with our In the Hood promotion. Remember, the Real Estate News is available in print, online, or mobile. Either way, it's in your hands.
WinnipegRealEstateNews.com. Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Sabre Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Sabre Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Sabre Agencies for details. 694-6787.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball with Paul Edmonds on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to inning number 3. Dwight Childs, Dan Keselowski, and Adam Frost back to the top of the order, due up here for the Saints. We're scoreless tonight. Hitters 8, 9, and 1 against Pete Gailey. Well, on a nice night here in downtown Winnipeg. Shadows over home plate, over first base, over third, middle infield in the sunlight, and all 3 outfield positions still in the sunlight. And Dwight Childs will step in from the right side, 3 for 5 last night. Definitely had an impact on that comeback. First pitch is low, ball 1. Here's a guy batting .271. And Childs from Elk Grove, California. Was in Carolina last year, 6'3", 195. 1-0. On the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-1 from Gailey. He'll be 25 this month, July 23rd. 1-1. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled back toward the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's have a look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. And a full slate of games going on. Everything under the lights tonight in the big leagues. 1-2 pitch. Just missed outside. 2-2. American League tonight. Detroit leading Toronto 5-0 in inning number 4 in Toronto, Ontario. Alex Avila, a home run, his 6th. 2-2. Swung on, ground ball right side. To his right, Ramon up with it. Over to first. 1 away. And the batter, Dan Keselowski. Max Scherzer looking to improve to 13-0 on the season for Detroit. Well on his way in the 4th. Tigers lead the Blue Jays 5-0. Second inning tonight. Seattle ahead of Texas 1-0 on a Jason Bay home run, his 11th. Texas signed 41-year-old Manny Ramirez to a minor league deal today. First pitch is outside, ball 1. He'll report to their AAA affiliate in Round Rock. 1-0. Swung on and fouled the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Manny hit .352 with 8 jacks, 43 driven in Taiwan earlier this year. Obviously, he got popped twice, didn't he? So he would have had to serve a 100-game suspension. 50 for sure. I thought he got popped twice. Pitch is swung on, bounced back up the middle to his left. Nice play by Lyles. And a pick behind that bag at second. And a throw to first to get Keselowski 2 away. And the batter is Adam Frost. Anyway, Manny could be back in the big leagues at 41. Adam Frost will stand in from the right side. 2 away here in the 3rd. Also in the 2nd tonight, down in the great state of Texas, Tampa Bay leads Houston 1-0. First pitch is in there for a strike. Also in the second, Minnesota and the Yankees are scoreless. In Minneapolis tonight, bad news for the Twins. Outfielder Josh Willingham out 4 to 6 weeks. Breaking ball swung on and lined just over the glove of Amos Ramon into right field. For an opposite field base hit with 2 away, and Adam Frost has 4 hits and 8 trips in this series. And here's Joey Becker, who has the only other hit of the baseball game for St. Paul. Little bloop single back in the first. Willingham is out 4 to 6 with a torn meniscus. Just underway, Cleveland and Kansas City scoreless in KC tonight. 20 calls, no winner on trivia tonight. Wow. Maybe the ultimate 2013 Super Stumper tonight. We'll give you the question again momentarily. Couple throws go over to first, and Frost back in safely both times. 5th inning tonight, Baltimore leading the Chicago White Sox 2-1. Another home run by Chris Davis, his 32nd of the year for the Orioles. They throw behind the runner, and now they're going to get a rundown with Frost in the middle. And it's Lyles who will chase Frost down to the bag and get him with a tag. And the inning ends between first and second base. Caught stealing, and the Goldeyes will erase that base hit. No runs, a hit, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. No score in Winnipeg. TSN 1290.
It's summer. The perfect time to kick back and relax with friends and family. This summer, make it easy on yourself with catering by Chicken Delight. From a feast for a few to feeding your whole crew, Chicken Delight will put a smile on everyone's face with their famous chicken, fabulous pizza, ribs that rock, and more. Pick it up or have it delivered. Give us a call or send us your catering order at chickendelight.com.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. For Chicken Delight.
This is about your debt rescue. It's about climbing free of creditors and saving for the future. It's about someone reaching out to you, helping you regain your financial foothold with credit proposals and other options. And it's about changing the way you save and spend so your debt worries are far behind you. It's about your debt rescue with L.C. Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward at lctaylor.com.
It's a quiet evening at the lake. You can hear the birds singing before bed. The gentle waves. It doesn't get any better than this. Unless
you add Archangel Fireworks to your night. Having a birthday? Amp it up with fireworks. Family reunion? Nothing says we missed you like a crackling peony exploding in the sky. Typical Wednesday? You guessed it. You need Archangel Fireworks. 104 Pembina Highway.
Bottom of inning number 3, and Nick Lyles with the Sox up to the knee tonight. We'll lead it off for Winnipeg. We're scoreless. Lyles, Coles, and Ramon. Talking about Nick playing shortstop tonight. Played a total of 301 games, and tonight will be his 5th professional game at short. Lyles 2 for 5 last night on a 7-game hitting streak. Oh, by the way, first pitch is high, ball 1. Hasn't played shortstop since 2011 when he was in high A with San Jose in the Giant system in the California League. Pitches inside, 2-0. Tell you what, has not looked out of place there tonight. You're wondering, Nate Sampson is likely heading back to affiliated ball, and that's why he's not playing tonight. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. And the rumor is it's the Chicago Cubs again. Just about a Freudian slip there, the 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Chicago Cubs again, not the White Sox, Cubs. From where he came from. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nick batting .277. The pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 3-2. Speaking of the White Sox, not the Cubs, they're losing at home 2-1 Baltimore in the 5th. Chris Davis, 32nd home run. 3-2. Swung on, chopper over the mound, back up the middle to his left. Frost picks that behind the bag and throws it away into his own dugout. That'll be 2 bases. So Lyles will get to second, and we'll see how they score that. Hit and error. Infield single, and then E6. And Nick now has an 8-game hitting streak. Longest current streak for the Goldeyes. And Winnipeg has their first hit of the night. Nice play by Frost, arranged to his left. But of course, Nick Lyles runs about as good as Adam Frost. So Adam knew he had to hurry it up and threw it away at first base. Here's Mike Coles, who walked his first trip. Anthony Clegg comes set, first pitch. Breaking ball missed inside. Coles looking to bunt, ball 1. Back to Manny Ramirez signing that minor league deal with Texas. He did get popped for performance-enhancing drugs twice. But between the union and the league, they reduced it down to just 1 50-game suspension. The 1-0 is inside 2-0. It's supposed to be 50 for the first one, 100 for the second time you're caught, and like baseball, 3 strikes and you're out of the game. I think it might have been sort of that Michael Jordan deal back where he was alleged to have been gambling on basketball. They told him to go away. The NBA did. The 2-0 is high, 3-0. Then he kind of took up baseball for a while in the Chicago White Sox system, then came back. Maybe Major League Baseball said, Manny, maybe just go over to Taiwan for a little while and disappear, and then come back, and Manny's back, 41 years old. 3-0 is outside, ball 4 to Coles. So 4-pitch walk, and Mike has walked twice now tonight. The only 2 walks issued by Clegan. One thing about Manny, you cannot deny. He could hit. He couldn't play the field very good, but he could hit. Here's Amos Ramon, who struck out his first trip looking. Goldeyes have something cooking here in the bottom of this third. We're scoreless. 2 on and nobody out. Interleague games tonight in the 4th. San Diego leading Boston 1-0. And later starts at 9:05. The Cubs are in Oakland. Matt Garza against Bartolo Colon. Speaking of suspensions, the pitch is inside, ball 1. Not Garza, Colon. Garza 3-1, Colon 11-2, but he had a recent 50-gamer he had to serve after being caught. 9:05 tonight, St. Louis at Los Angeles to take on the Angels. Pitch is swung on and blooped over the mound, out toward second, picked up by Frost. He'll apply a tag on Coles and then throw to first to get Amos. So a double play, and really atoning for the error is Adam Frost. A little broken bat over the mound. Frost cut out in front of the second baseman to pick it up. Applied a tag on Coles trying to get to second, and then gets Amos at first base. Nice play by Adam Frost. So 2 down, and Lyles gets to third base on all of that. And still no winner on trivia. Here's Ray Sadler. We are getting closer, though. First pitch slider missed outside, ball 1. By the way, for St. Louis, Shelby Miller 8-6. For the Halos, Jerome Williams 5-3. Leggett comes set. The 1-0 is on the inside edge for a strike, and Ray didn't like that call. National League here tonight. Milwaukee leading Washington 4-1 in the 9th. Anthony Rendon, a home run to account for the Nationals, only run his second. Pitch is low, 2-1 to Sadler. Philadelphia leading Pittsburgh 1-0 in the 5th. Arizona and the Mets are waiting to start. They're in a rain delay. Cincinnati off that Homer Bailey no-no last night, leading San Francisco 1-0 in the 4th. The 2-1 swung on and fell back over our heads. And on a play, 2-2. In the fifth, Miami leading Atlanta 3-2. Ryan McCann, a home run for the Braves, his 10th. And in the second, the Dodgers in Colorado tied at 1. In Denver tonight, Carlos Gonzalez has smacked his 23rd of the year for the Rockies. 2-2 to Sadler. The pitch. Swung on. Chopper out toward third, but foul. Sioux City hung on and beat Gary in game one of that doubleheader tonight in the American Association, 4-2. And more activity from affiliated baseball reaching into the American Association and signing players. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back. Still 2-2. And San Diego purchased the contract of relief pitcher Clay Zavada today from the Gary Social Railcats. I don't know. That's going to be a record for a couple of days here. A couple or 3 days. Anyway, there's been like 5-6 guys. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and the inning comes to an end on a strikeout. Third strikeout by Cleggett tonight. Ray goes down swinging, and the Goldeyes are done in the bottom of the third. No runs, a hit, one error, one left. On to the fourth we go, no score. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290.
The kids will want burgers, so I got special spiced burger patties.
From the Carver's Knife?
Naturally. Lisa and Ken are crazy about our ribs.
Oh, me too.
Also from the Carver's Knife.
And for Jennifer and Dave, plump, juicy chicken breasts.
What about yours truly?
Last but not least.
Wow, that is one handsome T-bone.
Gotta keep the barbecue chef happy.
Bring out the best in your barbecues with the exceptional value and superb quality of Manitoba meats from the Carver's Knife. The Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent, from our farm to your table.
You like to shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
So do we. When it comes to windows, Best Windows and Doors doesn't go with just a single manufacturer. We shop around. Only the best quality, efficiency, and warranty will do. And only a few have it all. And that's all you'll find at Best Windows. So go ahead, shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
Fielder's choice for every minute of Winnipeg Goldeyes baseball. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the top of the fourth inning. No score. Joey Becker, Brad Boyer, the DH, Willie Cabrera, 2-3-4 in the order for St. Paul. Against Pete Gailey. Kind of work our way through a couple more scores here. Then back to that trivia question. No winner yet. First pitch to Becker is outside, ball one. Amarillo, Newark, no score. Wichita, Grand Prairie, no score. Sioux Falls leads Kansas City 1-0. On the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard, 1-0. Swung on, that is lined to the gap in left center. That's going to get down, be taken on a hop by Coles. He'll fire it towards second base. Here comes the play, and sliding in safely is Becker with a leadoff double. Becker's 2 hits tonight. Here's Brad Boyer. Game 2 of that Gary Sioux City doubleheader just starting. Later start 8:05 tonight, Laredo at El Paso. Junior Bowl tonight, Pembina Valley at Altona, St. Boniface at Elmwood in the MJBL. That's your look at Manitoba Blue Cross out of town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. Brad Boyer will stand in. You wonder if he might bunt here, lefty-lefty, to get Becker over toward third base. First pitch is in there for a strike. Didn't look like it. Number 3 hitter. Not sure you want to take the bat out of his hand here this early in a scoreless tie. Runs have been at a premium tonight. They were not last night. Teams combined for 17 of them. The 0-1 is just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Our question tonight on trivia. Last season, Chris Roberson, Sherrod DeCaster, Barbero Canizares were Goldeyes that had previous big league time. Conversely, how many former Goldeyes last year played in the big leagues? Swung on that pitch and lifted out toward left. And Coles back toward the track will make the catch. His throw will go to third, and it won't be in time. Tagging is going to be Joey Becker, and he'll move from second to third to that deep fly ball by Brad Boyer. So 1 down for Willie Cabrera. And Cabrera struck out, swinging his first trip. I wanted you to not only name how many former Goldeyes played in the big leagues last year, but name them. No winner just yet. So runner at third base here for St. Paul, 1 away. And Gailey will come set. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Breaking ball is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. Some folks have guessed Tyler Graham. Well, he wasn't a Goldeye last year. The 2-0 is outside, 3-0. So last year in 2011, how many Goldeyes, former Goldeyes, prior to this season, were in the big leagues? Pitch is outside, ball 4. They walk Willie Cabrera. And Brandon Tripp, the batter. You're missing one key guy, folks, and it's not Tyler Graham. Brandon Tripp will step in from the left-hand side. 1 out here, no score. Runners on the corners in this 4th inning. And Brandon Tripp is 0 for 4 in the series. First pitch slider swung on and missed, lefty-lefty here. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 to Brandon Tripp. Pitch is outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pete Gailey trying to work out of a bit of a jam here. The 1-1. Breaking ball swung on, bounce right side. Ramon will come in. He'll apply a tag, throw down to first, and he threw it away. And it bounces off the guardrail at the Saints dugout and bounce right back to Harther. They get a run. Do the Saints on that, as it just wasn't hit well enough for Winnipeg to start 2. So Becker comes in to score. Cabrera is tagged out by Ramon on a 4 unassisted play, and then the throw down to first is wild, and Brandon Tripp is safely aboard at first in a fielder's choice and an RBI. And Ole Sheldon will be the batter, and the Saints open up the scoring. It's 1-0. And Sheldon stands in from the right-hand side. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Sheldon bounced out corner to corner. His first trip, so the leadoff double comes in to score eventually. 1-0 is low, maybe outside, 2-0. And Gailey wants a new apple. 2 balls, no strikes to Ole Sheldon. Sheldon batting .310. A homer, 5 driven in. A homer came last night. Pitch is low, 3 balls and no strikes. A run, 3 hits, and an error on the in-game line score for Culligan. Better water, pure and simple. For the Saints, 0-1 for Winnipeg. The 3-0 is on the outside edge for a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. The guy we're missing in trivia was a pitcher for Winnipeg. The 3-1 is low, ball 4. Second walk issued in the inning here. And that'll bring to the plate Jose Hernandez. So up to second goes Brandon Tripp. Ole Sheldon over to first. Jose Hernandez 0 for 1 tonight. In fact, here's the other hint. All 3 guys were pitchers or are pitchers. There's your hints. Jose Hernandez steps in from the right side. Gailey comes set with 2 away and 1 in. The pitch swung on, bounced out towards short. Diving stop, or not even off his feet. Lyles went to his right, stayed on his feet, and took a back into that baseball, turned and fired back to second. And they get Ole Sheldon for the final out here in the top of the 4th inning. A run for St. Paul, though, on 1 hit. They leave a pair. They open up the scoring. They lead at 1-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th when we come back on TSN 1290.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Now, I'm not afraid to take risks under the perfect ideal conditions, but when it comes to pizza, I'll stick with Santa Lucia Pizza. Why risk getting anything less than Santa Lucia? Voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown Magazine readers for 6 straight years, and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years? I mean, after all, this is pizza we're talking about.
Don't risk ordinary pizza. Get Winnipeg's best at Santa Lucia Pizza. Dine in, take out, or home delivery.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
Now we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Casey Harther looks at his strike. 1-0 St. Paul. It's Harther, Mazzola, and Lentini. The pitch swung on, wrapped out towards short. To his right, backhanded pickup by Frost. High throw to first, and Ole Sheldon couldn't leap to come down with that. And Harther will be across the bag safely on an error to Adam Frost. His second of the night. It will go E6. And we'll see Josh Mazzola and Phelan Lentini here as well. Goldeyes trying to quickly respond after giving up that run in the fourth. With a runner more here, well, they get the leadoff guy aboard. And Rick Forney is going to come across to argue, I think, where that baseball ended up, and Winnipeg would like the extra base out of it. And Rick is going to talk with Sean Hicks, the first base umpire. On the throw, Tom Baith alerted the Goldeyes dugout to it, and he'll let the manager take up the argument here. So far, Harther is still at first base. I didn't see exactly where that ball went. It was high. Sheldon tried to come down with it. It missed his glove, and Ole's a big guy, about 6'3". And now Rick Forney is going to come toward home plate and maybe take it up with Joe Durant. Well, if you give the extra base now, you're going to have an argument on your hands with the other field manager. And Rick will and they're talking, Rick Forney and home plate umpire Joe Durant, just away from home plate up that first base line. You know, this would be the technicality on the ground rules here. And nobody would know them better than Rick Forney. They go over them before every game usually, or every first game of the series, they go over the ground rules. And now whatever was said will be a moot point because they will not give Casey Harther the extra base. So it's an error, the second of the night, to Adam Frost. And Harther's across the bag safely at first. The Goldeyes have the potential tying run at first, and Josh Mazzola, the batter, he's 0 for 1 tonight. We're in the bottom of 4. St. Paul leading 1-0. Cleggett's first pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Still looking for a winner on trivia. Last year, 3 former Goldeyes played in the big leagues. 0-1. Swung on and fouled back. That will find its way on to the roof here. And, of course, Tyler Graham was not part of the Goldeyes last year. He was this year, I guess, technically. The way the question was worded. But it wasn't Tyler as part of the guys we're looking for. The 0-2 is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of folks have got 2 of the pitchers. We're looking for a third. Last year, 3 former Goldeyes were in the big leagues. That had spent more than just a week here, too. The 1-2. Swung on, bounced out towards short. Could be 2. Frost will shovel to second for 1, down to 1 for 2, and it's a 6-4-3 double play. And the Goldeyes have hit into 2 of those tonight. And Phelan Lantini, the batter. And Lantini flew out to center field his first trip. And Lantini will stand in from the right-hand side. First pitch. Swung on, fouled away right side. That will get out of play and likely onto Pioneer Avenue. Strike 1. Lantini 1 for 6 in the series. Cleggett from the full wind. The 0-1 is just outside. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Swung on. That's cracked to straightaway center field. Jose Hernandez backing up on it, and he'll have room about 3/4 of the way back, and he'll make the catch for the final out. For the Goldeyes, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left. We'll go to the 5th. St. Paul leads at 1-0. TSN 1290.
This
summer, Boston Pizza has introduced new meteor, full-of-the-bone ribs, baked in one of 6 tasty rib sauces, like Jack Daniel's barbecue, honey garlic, and our new Pizza Q. So come on down to your local Boston Pizza. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring every ribneck you know, because these damn there ribs are goody. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. Woo-wee!
Selkirk Chrysler's massive factory-authorized truck sale is on now. Find a huge selection of 2013 Ram pickups, quad cab, crew cab, regular cab, gas, diesel. We have them, and they're on sale. Savings up to $17,000 with super low financing, like the quad cab 4x4 with new 8-speed automatic transmission, featuring an incredible 33 miles per gallon at just $169 bi-weekly. Only at Selkirk Chrysler's factory-authorized truck sale. Details at selkirkchrysler.com.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
The stats, the stories, and every swing for the fences. It's Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca.
I'll go to the top of the 5th inning, 1-0 St. Paul. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along tonight. Mike Childs, Dan Kozrowski, Adam Frost, 8-9-1. Still no winner on trivia. I'll give you another hint. The guy that nobody's getting right now, because you're getting a couple of them right, pitched for the Goldeyes in 2010. That narrows it down. The guy that has not been mentioned. First pitch to Childs from Gailey is high, ball 1. Childs 0 for 1 tonight. Bounced out to second base. 3 for 6 in the series. 1-0. Swung on, punched down the left field line, way back, and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Dwight Childs batting .271. 4 homers, 22 driven in. And the 1-1. Swung on, chopper off the plate, out toward third, charged by Mazzola, running pickup, and a throw to first. A little low, but caught by Arthur. 1 away. Nice play. Now the batter, Dan Kozrowski.
The second baseman, number 6, Dan Kozrowski.
And Kozrowski will step in from the right side. Kozrowski last night, now if you can believe this, the Saints, coming into this game, have won 3 straight over Winnipeg. In the last 2, Kozrowski's driven in the game-winning run. He walked them off back on June 19th at home as he takes a strike. And then last night with a fielder's choice to knock in the go-ahead run that proved to be the winner. Pitch is just outside, 1-1. Kozrowski batting .259, a couple of homers, 9 driven in. 0 for 1 tonight. The 1-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. One ball, 1 strike. Or actually, it should be 1-2. And the pitch. Breaking ball, chopper, foul. And the ball was up in the air, and I think it went off the plate. Everybody was thinking that Luis Allen was going to catch it. I think it went off the plate. I could hear it go off the plate. So it wasn't going to be, even if it was caught, it wasn't going to be an out. It was a foul ball. And Louis missed it, and that's why the groaning, but it went off the plate first. So for sure, a ball and 2 strikes to Kozrowski. We now have a winner on trivia. Congratulations, winner in the answer coming up bottom 7. Pitch is high, 2-2. We apologize for the confusion tonight, but Tyler Graham was never part of putting this question together. 2-2. Swung on, lined out to left field, well hit. Back goes Coles, and just before the track, he'll make the catch, stepping onto the warning track for out number 2. And Adam Frost, the batter, back to the top of the order. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. We're looking for Goldeyes that were Goldeyes prior to this year, that were in the big leagues last year. First pitch. Right down the middle for a strike. 0-1. And the pitch, swung on, broken bat, bounced out toward third. A pickup there by Mazzola. And a great transfer and throw to get Adam Frost by 2 steps. And that's it for St. Paul. They go 1-2-3 in the top of the 5th inning. Josh Mazzola is having a fine night over at third base here this evening. Zeros across. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 St. Paul. TSN 1290.
Cambrian Credit Union members will never say things like,
I just love paying service fees.
My high mortgage rate is amazing.
Of course I'll pay $1.50 to use this ATM.
With Cambrian Credit Union's great rates and hassle-free services, our members know we have their best interest at heart. Save more of your money with refunded service fees from the UNFI and Cambrian Credit Union. Cambrian Credit Union, building strong financial foundations to make your dreams come true.
Yesterday, Audrey was working in the shoe section at a department store. Today, they've moved her to cameras. You could try asking her about resolution or optical zoom, but...
Sorry, we're sold out of optical zoom.
Why buy a camera from Audrey when you can buy from Don's? At Don's Photo, you'll find a better camera at a better price. Plus, answers to all your camera questions, minus this.
I think we're getting some megapixels in next week.
Visit donsphoto.com or one of our 3 Winnipeg stores, and let's talk photography.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ryan Skoma, the DH, followed by Luis Allen and Nick Lyles, 7, 8, and 9. In the Goldeyes order, they trail 1-0 here tonight. Anthony Cleggan works into his 5th. Saints getting a run last inning. First pitch to Skoma. Swung on, wrapped right side, and a diving stop by Kozrowski. Throws to first and pulls Sheldon off the bag. That'll be a base hit for Ryan Skoma, but an equally nice play by Kozrowski to get there on a hard-hit bounding ball to the right side. He went to his left, dove out, and made the catch and stop, and then just couldn't settle down the throw. Sheldon has to come off the bag to receive it. Skoma across the bag safely, and the Goldeyes had the leadoff man aboard for the 3rd straight inning. And Luis Allen, the batter. By the way, folks, Sal's win a winning dog when the Goldeyes win following any home game this season. And you can take your game ticket to any of the Sal's Express locations. First pitch is in there for a strike. To receive a free winning with the purchase of fries to be redeemed within 7 days of the game. Courtesy of Salisbury House. Offer not valid at Shaw Park. 1 offer per ticket per person per visit. Skoma with an okay lead. 2 for 3 in the base paths. Luis Allen 0 for 1 tonight. He's bounced out to second base. Goldeyes have hit into 2 double plays tonight. They would like to stay out of a 3rd. Anthony Cleggan has given up only 2 hits to Winnipeg this evening. The 0-1. Fastball swung on, bounced right side, diving stop by Kozrowski, turns, fires to second for one, and down to one for two. And Winnipeg hits into a 4-6-3 double play, the third double play they've hit into tonight. And a great stop again by Kozrowski, diving to his right this time. And two down for Nick Lyles. And Lyles will step in from the right side. On infield single tonight, he got all the way to third, was left stranded back in the third. First pitch breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1 to the Goldeyes, right-handed swinging. Shortstop tonight, the 0-1 is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 0-2. Nate Sampson is still on the bench for the Goldeyes, up at the top step against the railing. The 0-2 is low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and two. The pitch. Half a swing. Did he go? The appeal at first? No, says Sean Hicks. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Lyles. 1-0 St. Paul tonight. Just over 5,000 here tonight. 5,011. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and that is a bullet hit down the third base line by a leaping Becker down the left field line. And making the turn at first and retreating back there is Nick Lyles with his second hit of the night. And now Mike Cole's the batter. See if the Goldeyes can get a little 2-out lightning here. Again, we have a winner on trivia. Winner of the answer coming up in the bottom of 7. Thanks to everybody for playing along. Apparently lots of calls from inside the park tonight as well. First throw goes over to first, and Lyles back in time, diving so. And reaching with that right hand safely. Nick is 6 for 8 in the base paths. 2 away here in the bottom of 5. Coles has walked 4 times in the series, twice tonight. And time called. And it's granted. Mike is 0 for 4 in the series with 4 walks. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. 0-1 to Mike Coles. Mark Hardy tomorrow. Left-hander for Winnipeg, 4-2 with a 281. No starter's been named for the Saints yet. 0-1. Swung on, chopper out toward third, fielded by Becker, shuffles, throws to first, a little low, but dug out on the dirt by Sheldon, and the Goldeyes are done in inning number 5. No runs, 2 hits. They bang into their third double play. They leave 1. We'll go to the 6th. 1-0 St. Paul, TSN 1290.
Like it? Love it! South Beach Casino and Resort is taking surf and turf to a whole new level. Start with surf on Thursday nights. Get ready for a taste of the sea with Manitoba's finest seafood feast buffet. Just $19.95. Grab a seat at Mango's restaurant and dig in. On to turf. Saturday night, it's all about the prime rib. Enjoy this mouth-watering buffet for just $19.95. Don't miss this surf and turf adventure at South Beach Casino and Resort. For details, visit southbeachcasino.ca.
If you love East Indian food and want to introduce your friends to it, bring them to the Clay Oven. They have the best butter chicken in town. Plus, the new Hakka menu features Indian Chinese fusion. First-timers will love exploring the flavors of our tally platters. Another fresh batch of naan bread is coming out of the oven right now. The Clay Oven, with 3 locations, including the brand new restaurant, open year-round in the ballpark. Reserve your dinner party or game day seat on the patio at clayoven.ca.
Here's a great double play for you and your car. Cruise into Midtown Car Wash anytime until July 9th, and when you purchase any full-service car wash, Midtown Car Wash will give you a free ticket to any Goldeyes game. From July 2nd to 9th only, Midtown Car Wash cleans your car inside and out and leaves your car sparkling. For the very best in auto cleaning, visit Midtown Car Wash, 344 Gertrude at Donald. And get your free Goldeyes ticket today.
All right. First pitch to final call. Catch every minute of Goldeyes action on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to inning number 6. Joey Becker to lead it off. He's 2 for 2 tonight, and he has scored the only run of the game as the Saints lead it 1-0. On the Culligan in-game line score, brought to you by Culligan Water. Better water, pure and simple. Contact them at drinkculligan.com. Saints a run, 3 hits, 2 errors. Goldeyes, no runs, 3 hits. They've hit into 3 double plays. First pitch of the 6th, the swung on and fouled away right side for strike 1. Wind is still blowing from right to left. It's still a grand evening here in downtown. Nothing in 1 to Joey Becker. Becker, Boyer, and Cabrera. The pitch from Gailey, low, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1. And the pitch. Swung on, punched down that right field line. Long run for Sadler, and it's a fair ball. Sadler will get over there and pick it up and fire it back towards second as he got into foul territory. But he makes a good play to hold Becker to a single, and for Becker, his 3rd hit of the night. Brad Boyer, the batter, on the DH. 0 for 2 tonight, 0 for 7 in the series. Hitting .362. See what the Saints do here. Mazzola is in on the grass at 3rd. Arthur, of course, is holding on Becker. Boyer, 6 home runs, 38 driven in. He had a long look at Lamar Rogers at 3rd. First pitch is a breaking ball that's on the outside edge for a strike. Nothing in 1. Pete Gailey's pitched well here tonight, through 5, giving up 1 run. The 0-1. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, and it's nothing in 2. Lefty here, and Boyer tonight has popped out and flown out. Popped out to second, flew out to left. The 0-2. Fastball just missed outside, 1-2. Boyer against left-handers, though, is batting .315. Couple of homers and 14 driven in. It is off, of course, his .391 average against righties. Pitch is swung on, bounce right side. Ramon will flip to second for 1, and Lyles on the transfer lost the baseball. So no throw down to first base. Boyer will beat everything out. A fielder's choice. They get Becker, though, 4-6. So the Goldeyes failed to turn a double play. It was hit hard enough, and that might be just the inactivity at shortstop and coming across the bag a different way for a guy like Nick Lyles, who's looked good over at short tonight. 1 down, and here's Willie Cabrera, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch. Swung on, chopper off the plate, rolled left side foul. Nothing in 1. Nothing in 1 to Willie Cabrera. We're in the 6th inning. Cabrera 1 for 5 in the series. His 1 hit was a double. Gailey will come set. The 0-1. Change up, swung on and missed, and it's nothing in 2. Good pitch. Here in the 6th inning, we'll tell you what the Goldeyes are doing this week for Boston Pizza. Come and try Boston Pizza's new Meteor Fall Off the Bone Ribs. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbon, you ain't living. The 0-2. Fastball outside, and it got off the glove of Luis Allen. Goes halfway back toward the screen. And that will allow Brad Boyer to advance on the pass ball. I think for Louis, he kind of took his eye off the ball for a minute, looking over at Boyer to see if he was moving and whether Luis was going to have to make a throw to second. As it turned out, it's a pass ball, and the runner gets there anyway. Ball and 2 strikes now on Willie Cabrera. And Gailey will come set. The pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, fouled away right side. Well, the Goldeyes continue the homestand tomorrow. Another 7:05 start against these Saints. And tomorrow it is 2012 championship replica ring giveaway to the first 1,500 fans, courtesy of ABC Fire and Safety. I would come early if you want to get your hands on one of those rings. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on the move from second to third. Pitch is swung on and sent to center field. Back goes Lentini. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Retreating back to second is Boyer. And there'll be 2 away with the runner still at second. Now for Brandon Tripp. Hard hit ball to center field. 3/4 of the way back, but Lentini makes the catch on that. And Brandon Tripp, who's 0 for 2 tonight, will step up and in. Friday night pancake batter in the finale of this series. Both tomorrow and Friday night go at 7:05. Again, tomorrow, 2012 championship replica ring giveaway to the first 1,500 fans. Brandon Tripp is 0 for 5 in the series. He's driven in, though, the only run of the game tonight. First pitch. Breaking ball swung on, knocked right side, rolled right up to Amos, up with it, over to first, and we go to the 6th inning for the Goldeyes. No runs in the top of the 6th for the Saints. A hit, 1 left. Saints lead at 1-0, TSN 1290.
Did you know that water makes up more than half of your body weight? Every cell, tissue, and organ in your body needs water to maintain its temperature, remove waste, and lubricate joints. Culligan's filtered bottled water delivered right to your door is the best choice for hydration.
Call or click today to enjoy Culligan bottled water service for as little as $21.75 a month. Just call 204-694-5180 or visit drinkculligan.com. Culligan, better water, pure and simple. Limited time offer. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for details.
It's furniture that has a story to tell. Discover the unrivaled character and craftsmanship only Manitoba Made can offer with Prairie Barnwood. Prairie Barnwood specializes in handcrafted furniture and decor made from dismantled barns from across the Canadian prairies. From mantels to countertops, furniture, even custom pieces, it's all made in Manitoba. See these one-of-a-kind works of art for yourself. Learn more about Manitoba Reclaimed Barnwood furniture today at prairiebarnwood.com.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes, custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0, Saints lead it. And Famous Amos will lead it off here. It's Ramon Sadler and Arthur against Anthony Cleggan. Winnipeg knew that Anthony Cleggan was going to be tough tonight because he always is, and the numbers don't lie. Winnipeg has just 3 hits. Now they've given up 4, but they banged in, have the Goldeyes to 3 double plays, and the Saints have made 2 errors, and the Goldeyes haven't capitalized. First pitch here in the last of the 6th inning is high, ball 1. Amos tonight is 0 for 2. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Then we'll find the roof. Ball and a strike. Talking about the next two nights at 7:05 again. Replica ring giveaway to the first 1,500 tomorrow. Then pancake batter on Friday. And then we kick the Saints out of the country and welcome the Railcats. Pitch is swung on and lifted out towards center. In comes Hernandez. And he will make the catch for the first out. And the Railcats on Saturday night, a 6:05 start. We'll start a 4-game series here in Winnipeg as well. And here's Ray Sadler, 0 for 2. It's party on the patio deck on Saturday night. Sunday, team photo giveaway, first half. And pregame on-field autograph session. First pitch is low and inside, ball one. Also, kids run the bases free at the end of the game, courtesy of Kid City. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on that breaking ball, and it's 1-1. Ever been to Kid City? Oh. I have. 1-1 is high. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's a lot of fun for the kids. If you're over 35, I wouldn't recommend participating. Your knees will be killing you the next day. 2-1 is low and inside, 3-1. Monday night, Goldeyes wears special cancer care awareness jerseys. That's a 7:05 start against the Railcats. Sunbead giveaway to the first 500 kids that night as well. 3-1. Swung on, popped up. Right side of the infield, Ole Sheldon is there. Kozrowski's there. Second baseman calls off the first baseman. Kozrowski makes the catch. 2 away. And the batter is Casey Harther. And then Tuesday night, the finale of the 8-game homestand. And into that 4-game series with the Railcats. Post-game fireworks, a 7:05 start. Always a $5 ticket at the ballpark. 5, 7, 12, 14, and 18 bucks. First pitch is inside, ball one. And they're available at any Ticketmaster location in the province, including the box office here at Shaw Park, which, by the way, is a Ticketmaster outlet. The 1-0 is high, 2-0, which means you can buy any ticket that Ticketmaster handles here as well. Ticketmaster.ca, 855-GOLDEYE. Log on to the website, goldeyes.com, for all your Goldeyes information. 2-0 is swung on and hit to center field. Back goes Hernandez, backpedaling, facing us. 3/4 of the way back. We'll make the catch, and the Goldeyes go 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom of inning number 6. Zeros across the board. 1-0 Saints. On to the 7th. TSN 1290.
CIBC and the Winnipeg Goldeyes have partnered to fight cancer. On Sunday, October 6th, CIBC and Goldeyes employees, friends, and family will be running in Winnipeg for a future without breast cancer. Shaw Park, home of your Winnipeg Goldeyes, will host the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation CIBC Run for the Cure. For more information, to register to run, or to make a donation, go online to CIBC.com. Let's run for a future without breast cancer. Join in on Sunday, October 6th at Shaw Park.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Morey Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Morey Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Morey. These guys hit it right out of the park.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290.
TSN1290.ca.
Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
Well, we go to the 7th inning. Ole Sheldon, Jose Hernandez, Dwight Childs. 6, 7, and 8 in the order for the Saints. They lead at 1-0. And Pete Gailey works into his 7th. Pete has given up a run on 4 hits. He's walked 2, struck out 1. And been very economical here tonight. First pitch of the 7th to Sheldon is a fastball that's high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. Swung on and fouled back into the mid of Allen, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Right at the 70 pitch mark is Pete Gailey. And here we are into the 7th. Sheldon 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. 1-1. Swung on, chopper out towards short. Half a step to his left, Lyles. Fields it, throws it over to first. Pulled Arthur off the bag, but he got a tag of Sheldon on the way by. 1 away. You know, interesting, I talked with Nick Lyles before the game. Asked him about playing short. He told us a lot in high school and then some, as we told you tonight, in the Giant system at High A in the California League in San Jose. Not since 2011, though, as Jose Hernandez steps in from the right side. And aside from where you line up, I asked him, you know, what's the difference between second base and short for you? First pitch is inside to Hernandez, ball 1. He said, arm slot. Second base is more of a sidearm throw over to first. Shortstop, over the top. Longer throw, of course. 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. So he took ground balls today during batting practice and really had to have it mentally click again about throwing over top with the longer throw from short to first than he had seemingly all season from second base. 2 balls, no strikes here to Jose Hernandez. The pitch is swung on. That is cracked pretty high, fairly deep out to left center. Back goes Lentini at the warning track, and it's gone. A home run for Jose Hernandez. He'll crack his 2nd of the year, and it will be a 1-out solo shot. The Saints lead at 2-0. And for St. Paul, they add on here in inning number 7. And the batter, Dwight Childs. And Pete Gailey, who has been efficient here tonight, gives up home run number 11. And Dwight Childs stands in from the right-hand side. First pitch. Fastball swung on, hit to center field. Lentini to his left. Now he'll come in and make the catch for out number 2, about halfway back in center. And Dan Keselowski, the batter. So the Saints get a home run from Jose Hernandez, his 2nd of the year. Fargo leads Lincoln 3-0, and that's a final now. Fargo 3, Lincoln no score. They started at 6:05 tonight. So the Goldeyes will need to win tonight and come back to win just to stay within 4 of the division leaders. First pitch is low, ball 1. Sioux Falls in front of Kansas City, 8-1 in the 5th. Gary in front of Sioux City as a line drive goes into left field off the bat of Keselowski for a base hit. And a 2-out single for him here in inning number 7. Gary leads Sioux City 2-0 in the 4th in game 2 of that doubleheader after Sioux City won game 1 4-2. Here comes Jamie Vermillier out to have a little chat. And the pitching coach will get together with the battery here. Grand Prairie leads Wichita 2-0 in the 5th. And Laredo in front of El Paso 1-0 in the 2nd. Newark and Amarillo postponed. It'll be made up as a doubleheader tomorrow in Amarillo, Texas. So the one you need to know about, Fargo beat Lincoln tonight, 3-0 in Lincoln. And Fargo, for the time being, 4.5 ahead of the Goldeyes. If Winnipeg don't come back and win, it would be a 5-game lead. Here's Adam Frost with 2 out, 1 in, and 1 on. Whatever was said between pitching coach and battery was short. Frost 1 for 3 tonight. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Two runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Saints on the Culligan in-game line score. Throw goes over to first. Kind of short-armed a little bit, but Harther comes off the bag and keeps that from getting away at first base. Kozrowski, 3 for 6 of the base paths. Again, the Saints 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. Goldeyes 0 and 3. Throw over to first base, and Kozrowski back in time. Adam Frost is bounced out to short. Singled, was caught stealing, and then bounced out to third. Pitches outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. St. Paul have beaten the Goldeyes 3 straight times. Leading here 2-0. The pitch. Swung on, bounced out towards short. Up with it, Lyles throws to first. Throws to second. Dug out of the dirt by Amos Ramon, almost like a first baseman. And that will do it here on a fielder's choice that Frost hits into. For the Saints, they get a run on 2 hits, but the run came in on a Jose Hernandez. Home run is second of the year. 1 gets left. After 6.5 in stretch time in my hometown, we invite you, wherever you are tonight, to get up with us and stretch them out. We'll go to the bottom of 7. Saints 2, Goldeyes no score. TSN 1290.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance. Putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Win a diamond at the Diamond. Presented by Free Jive Winnipeg and Bijou Jewelry. Pick up your special edition Free Jive paper at the Wednesday, July 31st Goldeyes game. Fill out the entry form and drop it in the ballot box for your chance to win a loose diamond worth more than $2,500. Free Jive Winnipeg. Online, on site, on the street. Delivered to hundreds of restaurants and thousands of inboxes every week. For advertising info, visit freejivewinnipeg.com. Brought to you by iTech LASIK, Boston Pizza, and Herzing College.
When Winnipeggers' stuff exceeds their space, why do so many rely on Storageville?
It's so convenient.
With 2 prime locations, 830 Waverly and 123 Reinders at State Pond Road.
Access to your locker is really easy.
It's totally secure. Every unit is alarmed and video monitored every minute, every day.
My house should be so clean.
They even have a free cube van to stick your stuff in. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores. Learn more about their wow factors at storageville.ca.
Bottom 7, first pitch to Josh Mazzola is high for ball 1. We welcome you back. It's Mazzola, Lentini, Skoma. 2-0 St. Paul. Claggett works into his 7th. The pitch swung on. That is hit to the gap in left center. That's going to get down. It's going to be trouble. It's going to bang up against the wall, and Mazzola will stride for second. And the Goldeyes have their 4th hit tonight and their 1st for extra bases. Lead-off double. And the batter is Phelan Lentini. Boy, that just easy swing for Josh. Came off his bat and just rocketed out toward the gap in left center. And Lentini 0 for 2 tonight. He has hit the ball hard. He's lined out to center and flown out to center. Here, the bottom of 7. We'll get to the answer and pass along the winner's name on trivia. First pitch. Swung on, chopper out toward third, fielded there by Becker. He looks Mazzola back to second, throws across to get Lentini for out number 1. And here is Ryan Skoma. 1 for 2 tonight. You know, Ryan had 13 home runs last year in Rockland. Looking for his first this year. First pitch is just outside, ball 1. Trivia is always brought to you by the good folks at the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. And a pickoff attempt and no throw, actually, from Claggett. He span around and forced Mazzola to dive back into second safely. 1 ball, no strikes to Ryan Skoma, who was struck out and singled tonight. 1-0. Swung on, ground ball right side. Kozrowski up with it, second baseman over to first. And there'll be 2 away. Lentini moves along to third base. And here's Luis Allen. And Louis 0 for 3 tonight. Question tonight was this. Last season, Chris Roberson, Sharundo LeCaster, Barbero Canizares were Goldeyes that had previously played in the big leagues. Conversely, how many former Goldeyes played in the majors in 2012? Name them. Well, the answer was 3. George Sherrill, Brandon Kinsler, Bobby Korecki. Congratulations to Ken Kreitz of Emerson. He knew the answer. As Luis Allen steps in, 1 for 7 in the series. First pitch is high, ball 1. Sherrill appeared in 2 games, 1 1/3 innings, early in the year for Seattle before he blew out his elbow, then was done for the year. Brandon Kinsler was a September call-up from Milwaukee, pitched in 14 games, 16 2/3 innings, was 3-0 with a 3.78 ERA. 1-0. Swung on, cracked out toward left. Pretty high, pretty deep. On the run goes Hernandez, and he slams into the wall, and the ball will bounce away from him, and he's hurt, and Luis Allen will be in at second base. A run will score as Mazzola will score on that, and Jose Hernandez is hurt. Banged right into the wall, trying to chase that down on a line drive to left field. Allen, an RBI single. Goldeyes are on the board here with 2 away, but a lot of concern will be for Jose Hernandez, who ran right into that wall in left field. And he's up to his feet, thankfully. Boy, he slammed into it full speed. And the Goldeyes get a line drive, RBI double from Luis Allen, who didn't miss hitting a home run by very much. Obviously, it's actually Willie Cabrera out there. Thought that he could race there to make the catch, and he ran into the wall, and the ball bounced away. And Cabrera will be all right. And Nick Lyles will step up and in. Goldeyes are on the board. It's 2-1. So the trainer and field manager, George Samus for St. Paul, are satisfied with how Willie Cabrera is. Jose Hernandez picked up the baseball to fire it back in because Cabrera was down basically on the warning track. And Nick Lyles, who's 2 for 2 tonight, will step up and in. Well, it probably looked worse than it was. And Lyles with a base hit could maybe tie this thing. He's 2 for 2 tonight. And 4 for 7 in the series. First pitch is high, ball 1. 2-1 St. Paul in front. An RBI double by Allen, his 12th RBI of the year. Mazzola scores easily, and a little 2-out lightning here at Camp Goldeyes. The 1-0 is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. The last guy, of course, on the trivia contest question we're looking for was Bobby Korecki. And he mopped up the 9th inning in one game for Toronto in the last week of the season last year, and he's still in the Toronto system with Buffalo. In AAA. The 2-0 is in on the corner for a strike, and it's 2-1. So Ken Kreitz of Emerson, Manitoba, congratulations, you're our winner. The answer 3. Sherrill, Kinsler, Korecki were all Goldeyes that appeared in the big leagues last year. 2-1 is inside, 3 balls and 1 strike to Nick Lyles. We'll do it again tomorrow night in Game 3 of this series. 3 balls, 1 strike to Nick Lyles. Mike Cole stands on deck. Anthony Claggett will look in to get the sign from Dwight Childs. And he'll come set. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 3-2. Lyles batting .277, already extended a hitting streak to a current high, 8 games tonight. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Swung on, and that is fisted off the handle, bounced out towards second to his left. Frost up with it, throws to first in time to get Lyles with an accurate throw to the bag. And the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of 7. They get a run on 2 hits. They get on the board. They leave 1. We'll go to the 8th. 2-1 St. Paul, TSN 1290.
Go, Fish, go!
Salisbury House is giving Goldeyes fans a Winnie Dog during the Win a Winnie when the Goldeyes Win promotion. When the Goldeyes win at Shaw Park, bring your ticket down to any of the 7 Sal's Express locations and redeem it for a free Winnie Dog with the purchase of an order of French fries all season long. You have 1 whole week to redeem your ticket, so don't snub the stuff. When the Goldeyes win a home game, you win a Winnie.
Go, Fish, go!
Salisbury House, your food, your way.
Wow, we're finally doing it. Building our dream home.
I never thought we'd be able to afford it.
Well, we did some good saving, and SCU did the rest.
Sweet. Can this be my room?
This will be the kitchen, bud.
Perfect.
Whether you're fixing, building, or buying, feel comfortable in a mortgage from Steinbach Credit Union. Ready to build? SCU is there with builder mortgages, great rates, and flexible terms. Talk to SCU today. After all, we're taking care of the world's most important mortgage, yours.
Excuse me, it's my first day. Where's the copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Rico!
Okay.
Since Milne Office Systems tailored a Rico document management solution to our office, we've all been a little sensitive about our Rico.
The print quality's amazing.
The training from Milne was first class.
It's totally reliable, and we're saving money every month. So don't call it a copier.
It's a Rico!
Rico, the leading edge of business technology. Made easy by Milne Office Systems. Online at milneoffice.com.
Grand Slam Goldeyes coverage with Paul Edmonds. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the top of the 8th inning, and the Goldeyes getting a run at 2-1 St. Paul. And Joey Becker, Brad Boyer, and Willie Cabrera, who slammed into the wall, due up against Pete Gailey, but the Goldeyes have some action in the bullpen, and down the left field line is Chris Kissick. And Kissick throwing to the bullpen for Winnipeg. Becker tonight is 3 for 3. Gailey works into his 8th. First pitch. Fastball is on the outside edge for a strike. Becker, a bloop single in the first, a double and a run scored in the 4th, and a single in the 6th. Up for the 4th time here in the 8th, the 0-1. Change-up is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Becker hitting .331, 3 homers, 20 driven in. 2-1 St. Paul here, we're getting late. 1-1. Swung on, popped up. Left field, Cole's coming in control, and he'll make the catch with 2 hands, 1 away. And the batter, Brad Boyer. And Boyer will stand in from the left-hand side. And Luis Allen's going to go out to have a little chat with Pete Gailey here about pitching to Brad Boyer, who's 0 for 3 tonight, 0 for 8 in the series. Goldie is trying to start the wave down there unsuccessfully. Here we go. And I don't know, we got what? Maybe a section and a half? And it just kind of died. We're going to try it again. There we go. You know, in St. Paul, breaking ball is in there for a strike after that little meeting between catcher and pitcher. In St. Paul, it is a no wave zone. You are not allowed to do the wave at Midway Stadium. 0-1. Breaking ball is outside 1-1. That is a self-imposed rule by the Saints. They just don't want the wave. The 1-1. Fastball outside, 2-1. They think it's corny, cheesy, and cheap. Two balls and one strike. The 2-1. Swung on, filleted out toward left center. Long run here for Lentini. Here comes Coles to make the call. And the catch in left center for the second out. And that might be it here for Pete Gailey, with Willie Cabrera due up a right-handed batter. Rick Forney with a right-hander warming in the bullpen, I think, is going to pull Pete Gailey. And when he does, Pete should get a real nice round of applause here. And he'll take the ball from his hand, pat him on the back, and Pete Gailey will exit this baseball game. An outstanding effort tonight for Pete Gailey. And the fans will pay him off as he walks toward the Goldeyes third base dugout. And Chris Kissick's going to come in with 2 outs here in the 8th. We'll step aside for 60. Call the bullpen being made. St. Paul leads at 2-1. TSN 1290.
Follow the passion that is sports for football.
He's got separation, makes the catch to the 30. Now it's a foot race to the 20, to the 10, and he is in for the touchdown.
For hockey.
Now an opportunity for Andrew Ladd. Bufflin's going to join in. This is a full-fledged 2-on-1. Ladd, can he win it? No, Bufflin will! And the Jets win it!
This is your home for complete sports coverage.
Swung on, and that is blasted out to right field. On the run goes Gaston. He'll turn, look up, pucker up, and kiss it goodbye.
Sports, and more sports.
I take it that he is happily playing here.
They find a way to get it done for the good of the group.
Shall we just call this a mid-body injury?
Well, you're
17 seconds.
He got it in joules.
Nothing but sports.
Touchdown! Scores!
We're about all sports, all the time. All the time.
He simplified the passing game.
TSN 1290.
TSN1290.ca.
Chris Kissick is in to replace Pete Gailey tonight, and while Gailey leaves as the pitcher of record on a losing side, boy, was he sharp here tonight. 7 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, a strikeout. And he gives way to Chris Kissick as St. Paul leads this one 2-1. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. A quality start here from the big lefty from Flagstaff, Arizona. And Willie Cabrera, who banged into the wall trying to make that catch on a Luis Allen RBI double, with 2 outs, will step up and in, showing no ill effects after kind of shaking the cobwebs. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And the pitching change for Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. For Kissick, a right-hander, he will make his 22nd appearance. He's 0-3 with a 3.13 ERA. The 0-1. Down and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. It's gotten out of hand tonight between Kansas City and Sioux Falls. The benches and bullpens cleared after Waro Perez was hit by a pitch near his head. 1-1. Breaking ball swung on and fouled away right side, 1-2. Nobody ejected, but both benches were given warnings. It's 8-1 Sioux Falls. On the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Willie Cabrera, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Kissick will come set. 1-2. Swung on and bounced out towards short on one knee to field it. Lyles, good throw to first. And that is that for St. Paul in the 8th. Zeros across the board. We'll go to the bottom of 8. Saints lead it by 1, 2-1. For Winnipeg, due up, top of the order, Coles, Ramon, and Sadler when we return. TSN 1290.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment, our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robbins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robbins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robbins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robbins, fast, fresh, and friendly.
How has Sonova Credit Union found a way to kiss everyone who walks into our doors without being slapped with a harassment lawsuit? Well, we've got DOGs in our branches.
What's a DOG?
It's a Director of Greetings, and it's also a St. Bernard.
What, like Beethoven?
Yeah, like Beethoven.
So what else is Sonova good for?
How about no need for appointments ever?
Like ever?
Yes, ever. Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
She sang with poise and grace beyond her years.
And the fire continued to burn throughout the night.
Our 18-year championship drought is over, Winnipeg baseball fans.
With the best local, national, and international coverage, the Winnipeg Free Press is there for you. With an unrivaled art section and the best coverage in sports, because you care about what's happening in our city. The Winnipeg Free Press. Call 204-697-7001 to subscribe today.
Bottom of the 8th inning, Anthony Cleggan works into his 8th. And there is activity in both bullpens now. Alan Caldwell is up throwing in the bullpen for Winnipeg, which would lead me to believe that prior to game time, Alan was activated off the inactive list. He was eligible to come off yesterday. First pitch to Mike Coles is on the inside edge for a strike, and the bottom of 8 is underway. Saints lead it here by a score of 2-1. So Alan Caldwell, the left-hander, throwing in the bullpen for Winnipeg. The pitch is on the outside edge for a strike, 0-2 to Coles. Mike is 0 for 1 tonight with a couple of walks. Also in the pitching department, Edgar Osuna was throwing live batting practice today and said that he feels great. Might be another move the Goldeyes can make in the pitching staff. The pitch is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes, and if Rick deems that Edgar Osuna is ready to go, well, he was penciled in on the depth chart in the starting rotation back during training camp and then came up with a sore shoulder. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, lined out to right field, but right at Brandon Tripp. He'll make the catch for out number 1. And Amos Ramon, the batter, he's 0 for 3. And Amos will step up from the right-hand side. Amos tonight is struck out, hit into a double play, and flown out. And I've been told that Alan Caldwell was indeed activated today. First pitch. Breaking ball is on the inside edge for a strike. He was eligible to come off the inactive list yesterday, but Rick Forney didn't feel a need for him, so it happened today. The 0-1 from Cleggan. Swung on, that's hit out to left center field. On the run, Jose Hernandez still going back onto the track, and he makes the catch with one hand up against the Chicken Delight sign. 2 away. Nice grab on the run by Jose Hernandez. Here's Ray Sadler, 0 for 3 tonight. And Ray coming up to this old Jimi Hendrix tune that was brought alive again by Stevie Ray Vaughan. First pitch is a little bit high, ball 1. Sadler, a fielder's choice, a strikeout and a pop-out tonight. The 1-0 from Cleggett. Swung on, chopper left side foul. And one hand caught there by Matt Rush. At his own dugout. And last night's starter throws it into the stands. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on, bounced out toward third. To his left, Becker picks it up, twirls, and throws to first. And it's dug out of the dirt nicely by Ole Sheldon. Had to wait to see if he got his foot back on the bag, and Sean Hicks says yes, and the Goldeyes are done 1-2-3 in the 8th. We go to the 9th, 2-1 St. Paul, TSN 1290.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
Going on vacation can be exciting.
Bon voyage, Winnipeg.
But when you're miles away from Winnipeg, the last thing you want to worry about is the security of your home. That's why Commissionaires Manitoba offers a house watch service. They'll do an interior and exterior patrol of your property, bring in your mail, remove snow from your car, even water your plants. Don't leave your house to chance. Leave it to the Commissionaires. Go to commissionaires.nb.ca.
Discover la francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Arbrecrie, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir, vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
Well, we go to the 9th inning, and Alan Caldwell comes off the inactive list after 30 days. 30 plus, in fact. And will restart his Goldeye career here with the Saints leading 2-1 in this 9th inning. Chris Kissick, 1/3 of an inning. No hits, no runs, no walks, and no strikeouts. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. And for Caldwell, he'll make his 7th appearance. No record, a 1.42 ERA. 6 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 8 walks, 10 strikeouts. Opposition batting .231 against him. It's been a while since he pitched. And the Saints leading by a score of 2-1. Caldwell's job is to throw up a 0 here and get the Goldeyes in the dugout, see if they can respond with a walk-off win in the 9th themselves. Brandon Tripp is 0 for 3 tonight. Lefty here. Caldwell comes sat. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Brandon Tripp has bounced out twice and driven in a run with a fielder's choice. 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Interestingly, Alan Caldwell was asked if he wanted to stay with the team and be placed on the inactive list for 30 days, or whether he wanted his release. 1-1. Swung on and fouled away left side. And out of play, and gets back down below and back into the Goldeyes dugout. And back into the seats by Kind Goldeye. He chose the inactive list. Wanted to remain in Winnipeg, didn't want to go anywhere else. Whereas Aaron Correa was asked the same thing, placed on the disabled list, and he said he would rather be released. Breaking ball down and away, and it's 2-2. It's worked out well for both. Here's Caldwell tonight, and Aaron Correa, we understand, was signed today by the St. Paul Saints. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Tripp. The pitch is just outside, 3-2. And Matt Meyer throwing in the bullpen. Last time we saw Caldwell pitch was in Game 1 of a doubleheader against Fargo on June the 1st. 3-2. Missed inside, ball 4. So Brandon Tripp will draw a walk. That was a 9-1 loss for Winnipeg back on June the 1st. And Caldwell in that game, in Game 1 of the doubleheader, worked an inning, gave up a hit, 2 runs, neither were earned, 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. Here's Ole Sheldon. First pitch is inside and high, ball 1. Sheldon tonight, 0 for 2 with a walk. Caldwell will come set. The pitch. Fastball is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Caldwell, 25 years old, from Sumter, South Carolina. 5'11", 170, a lefty. Runner over at first is Brandon Tripp. He's 2 for 2 in the base pass. The 2-0. Swung on and punched high. Fairly deep out to right center. Sadler's there, though. He'll call off Lentini and make the catch for out number 1. And here's Jose Hernandez. And Hernandez, a home run tonight, and that's the difference in the game. 2-1, St. Paul in front. We're on the top of the 9th inning. Hernandez has bounced out corner to corner, hit into a fielder's choice, and homered his 2nd homer of the year. Goldie trying to drum up some support here. First pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for strike 1. Nothing and 1 to Jose Hernandez. Matt Meyer throwing in the bullpen for the Saints. Their closer, who picked up the win last night in relief. Nothing and 1 to Hernandez. 2-1 St. Paul, runner at first, 1 away. And a throw goes over to first base, and Brandon Tripp back in time. Back on the air tomorrow at 6:30. Big show in the morning. Rick Ralph, midday. Hustler Lawless through the afternoon. Marcoux wrap-up show, and then we're back on the air. Pitch outside, 1-1. And that's about as fluid as it flows as well, from one show to the next. Here on TSN, 1290. 1 ball, 1 strike. Caldwell comes set, and the pitch. Swung on, fouled away right side. That'll get out of play. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Alan Caldwell's been here since camp. Started his pro career in 2010. Did not play last year, however. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball is a called 3rd strike. And Jose Hernandez will go down looking. And Joe Durant rung him up on a called 3rd strike. And Hernandez says that bounced in the dirt. And Hernandez will go down looking. Strikeout here for Caldwell on that curveball. There'll be 2 away. And only the 2nd strikeout for Goldeyes pitching tonight. And here's Dwight Childs. And Caldwell from the stretch will come set against the right-handed batter again. First pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for strike 1. Allen did not play last year, but back in 2011, he appeared in 20 games, made 2 starts. And that was in the Kansas City Royals system. Throw goes over to first base and tripped back in time. In Kane County, he was 4-0 with a .239 in 11 appearances. He had 1 save. The 0-1 is just outside with that fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Then he got to Wilmington in high A, 2-0, 9 appearances, 2 starts, a 150 earned run average. 1 save as well. Pitched a total of 50 1/3 innings. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the screen by Dwight Childs. Ball and 2. For the Goldeyes looking ahead to the bottom of 9, Harther, Mazzola, and Lentini. Heart of the order. 2-1 St. Paul in front here. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner on the move, pitches inside and no throw. In standing will be Tripp with a stolen base. Now the pitch, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Dwight Childs. The pitch, swung on and fouled back, and that will get into the seats. Behind home plate. Last night, 3 hours and 41 minutes of baseball. This one is just under 2 hours and 20 minutes old. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Breaking ball, just missed inside, 3-2. Fans wanted it, didn't get it. From home plate umpire Joe Durant. So a full count here to Childs. And Caldwell comes set. The payoff pitch. Fastball swung on, popped up. Foul territory, first base side. And there is Luis Allen to make the catch with the mask off. And we go to the bottom of 9. No runs, no hits, a leadoff walk. He gets stranded. Bottom 9 next. For the Goldeyes, Harther, Mazzola, and Lentini. Heart of the order. They need 1 to tie, 2 to win it. We'll see what happens when we come back. Make sure you do. After 8.5, St. Paul 2, Winnipeg 1, TSN 1290.
Like it? Love it! South Beach Casino and Resort is taking surf and turf to a whole new level. Start with surf on Thursday nights. Get ready for a taste of the sea with Manitoba's finest seafood feast buffet. Just $19.95. Grab a seat at Mango's restaurant and dig in. On to turf. Saturday night, it's all about the prime rib. Enjoy this mouth-watering buffet for just $19.95. Don't miss this surf and turf adventure at South Beach Casino and Resort. For details, visit southbeachcasino.ca.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new Aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive pre-flex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfisherboats.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Kingfisher. Fish the good times.
Why drive to the border to pick up your parcels? Finally, there's a solution. A.D. Rutherford International's cross-border services. U.S. shipping address, customs clearance, and daily deliveries to and from North Dakota. Besides assisting commercial importers, they help individual buyers as well. Their competitive rates make your importing experience seamless, stress-free, and convenient. A.D. Rutherford International. Cleared and simple. Visit adrutherford.com or call 204-633-7207.
Well, there was nothing wrong with the starting pitching here tonight. Pete Gailey goes 7 2/3. He's on the wrong end of a 2-1 score, and now Anthony Claggett is done. 8 innings, 5 hits, 1 run it's earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and he gives way to Matt Meyer, who is going to try to close it down for St. Paul here. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. Here's Casey Arthur. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. So Claggett, the pitcher of record on a winning side here this evening. The 0-1 is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Arthur, Mazzola, and Lentini. 4, 5, and 6. 1-1. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Last night, Meyer, 2 innings in relief, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. He picked up the win to go to 4-3. Pitches swung on and looped out toward right. That is falling fast, coming hard trip, and he can't get there to make the catch. And the Goldeyes get a little bloop single to get it started here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Arthur's first hit of the night. Off the end of the bat, a little blooper the other way, and it gets inside the line. And now they're going to ask for a pinch runner. Arthur's going to come out of the game, and Jordan Guida is going to pinch run for Casey. So a pinch runner in this 9th inning. And Guida gets over there at first base. 2-1 St. Paul. And the Goldeyes will get a right-hander up in the bullpen down that left field line. And it's Patrick Keating. Josh Mazzola 1 for 3 tonight. An RBI, just a double and a run scored his last trip. First pitch is outside, ball 1. He flew out to center in the first, hit into a double play in the 4th, doubled to lead off the 7th, and eventually scored the lone Goldeye run here tonight. Meyer comes set. The 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Meyer, an interesting story. He used the St. Paul Saints to get into affiliated baseball initially, pitched there for a while, got released, and now he's back in independent baseball, maybe looking for a 3rd or 4th chance. 2-0 is outside, 3 balls and no strikes. Three 3-0 to Mazzola. And now finds himself closing games for George Samus. A left-hander. And Meyer comes set again. The 3-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. For Matt Meyer, he's from Rochester, Minnesota, 6'4", 240 pounds of left-hander. 3-1 is inside, ball 4. And Mazzola draws a walk here. And it pushes the potential tying run into scoring position. And Phelan Lentini, the batter. So what do you do here? Runners at first and second. Lentini tonight has swung the bat pretty good. He has hit the ball sharply 3 times. Nothing to show for it, though. He is 0 for 3, and he looks down to Rick Forney, flashing signs for that third base coach's box. Lentini is lined out to center, flown out to center, bounced out corner to corner. And they're expecting maybe a bunt. Sheldon in on the grass at first base and Becker at third. And the Goldeyes will show bunt pull back and take a strike that looked high and outside. So the intent is to maybe play for the 2 runs and get them into scoring position. And Lentini takes a strike that looked high and outside, ball 1. And Fay will say something to home plate umpire Joe Durant. 2-1 St. Paul, bottom of 9. The 0-1. Swung on, ground ball left side, that's going to get in the hole. They're going to wave Guida, up with the ball, Cabrera, no throw home. Guida will score, and we are tied on an RBI single with a drawn-in infield by Phelan Lentini at 2. Baby! They were obviously pulled in a little bit, expecting the bunt, maybe a wheel play. And Lentini put it on the left side, no chance for Adam Frost. And an RBI single for Fay, his 19th run batted into the year. The save is blown by the Saints, and the Goldeyes with 1 hit by Ryan Skoma can win this baby. We're tied at 2 here. First pitch, and Skoma will try to lay down a bunt, and he does. It's a fair ball. Throw to third. It's not in time. And here comes George Samus to argue the call with Mitch Morgan. The bunt was laid down out in front of home plate, and now George Samus just got thrown out by Mitch Morgan. It took all of about 2 seconds. Dwight Childs picked up the baseball on that bunt and threw from home plate to third. And it was a force play, and Mitch Morgan said that Mazzola was safe. And Samus has been thrown out. It lasted all of 2 seconds. Mitch Morgan said that Becker was pulled off the bag and didn't have the foot on when the ball got there. And George Samus is incensed. He's been tossed from the game, and he's getting right in the face of Sean Hicks as well, who's come over to defend the other member on the bases of this crew. And the fans are going to start giving it to Samus here. And now it's Hicks and Samus that are in the argument here. And Hicks is defending himself and his partner. Well, when you look at George through the binoculars here, the veins are sticking out of the neck. He is heated. And now he's walking off the field. Samus ejected here in this 9th inning. Ryan Skoma will get a fielder's choice and actually a sacrifice on that. And time called as Kerry Leitenberg will go out to obviously have a little chat with the infield here. Mazzola gets over to third on all of that. Again, a bunt laid down by Skoma in front of home plate. It was picked up by the catcher, Childs. It wasn't very far in front of home plate. And he fired a strike to third base, but they said that Becker got pulled off the bag and Mazzola slid in safely And maybe Mazzola got there before the throw. Either way, it was bang, bang, and the Goldeyes get the call. It'll be a sacrifice for Mazzola. And no error. The bases are loaded here, and really all the Goldeyes care about is Mazzola as the potential winning run at third base. We are tied at 2, nobody out, infield pulled in. And Luis Allen, 1 for 3 here tonight, an RBI double to account for the Goldeyes' first run. Now he gets a chance to win it. And Meyer will come set. First pitch is outside, ball 1. We're tied at 2, bottom of 9. Goldeyes have tied it. Winning run 90 feet away with the bases loaded and nobody out. Infield in to protect home plate, the 1-0. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes to El Cabong. Winnipeg would take a walk-off walk here, I'll tell you that. 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch is outside, 3-0. Oh, boy. 3 balls and no strikes to Luis Allen. Got to be good to him now. Meyer comes set. The 3-0. In there for a strike. And Allen taking all the way on the outside corner at 3-1. 5,011 here tonight. Meyer comes set again. 3-1. Swung on. Line down the right field line. Foul ball. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Allen has bounced out twice tonight, doubled and plated a run. 3-2. Swung on, blooped over second, dumped into right center. Mazzola will race in to score the winning run. And Winnipeg has won it in a walk-off in the bottom of the 9th inning. Fish win! Fish win! Fish win tonight in a walk-off in the bottom of the 9th. Luis Allen, the hero, with an RBI single. The final score, Winnipeg 3, St. Paul 2. The Goldeyes scored twice in the bottom of the 9th and even up this series. Totals and the postgame are coming up next on TSN 1290.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk.
Raj, I'm thinking about the Samsung GS4. Also thinking Rogers.
Well, with Rogers, the Samsung Galaxy S4 is super fast because it's built for the speed of Rogers LTE Max, Canada's fastest and largest LTE Max network.
So when I was thinking Rogers...
You were right.
What's that, Raj?
You were...
Hang on. I'm going to put my wife on the line and hear this.
Get the Galaxy S4 built for Rogers LTE Max. Visit Rogers.com for details.
Thinking of getting the Samsung Galaxy S4 with LTE? Make the right choice and get it from Rogers.
While there's no known cure for ALS, there is hope. The ALS Society of Manitoba supports families affected by ALS. Our Client Services Coordinator works with your family to determine your needs